Hello everyone! Last Thursday, as you may all know by now, the newest port for Terraria came out on the Nintendo Switch, and so far reception has been very good. All that's left now is to wait for 1.3 to come out for mobile, and then all platforms will be relatively close to where they need to be. Today I want to talk a little bit about the Terraria console editions and the possibility of getting mod support down the road, because eventually this is going to be the future of Terraria. With the announcement of Journey's End, patch 1.4 is pretty much the final grand update that the game will wind up seeing, besides some tweaks and maybe some bug fixes. Developers have already stated that there's plenty of mods out there already that work wonderfully, and that we'll see many more down the road potentially as well. The community has done a wonderful job supporting the game and has kept it going all these years, and the future will probably revolve around mods and anything else that comes out supported by the community. So having said all that, will we actually see mod support on the consoles? As of right now, this could be a little tricky to answer because we're not quite sure. To get an idea of what we're dealing with here, we have to look at games from the past like Fallout 4 and of course Elder Scrolls Skyrim. To get mods on console, first you're going to need to actually have the developers take a look at the code to make sure everything's okay, then follow that up with the fact that the developers would have to make sure that the mod falls in with guidelines and standards so that way it doesn't cause any issue on the platform itself, or the platform owners such as Microsoft or Sony could get involved, and that would be ugly. This all sounds quite simple. You would figure the fact that Relogic is pretty open to mods that there wouldn't be much of a problem, right? Well, it's not simple because first off, developers will have to go back and do some coding to make mod support more readily available. And I'm not just talking about adding another item on the menu, but rather making some fixes to the code itself so that way there's no bugs or crashes with this. When it comes to mods on consoles, the most widely approved are usually the mods that use assets in-game with slight tweaks. They're usually found acceptable. But when it comes to external assets, that's a different story entirely. Especially Sony, when it comes down to external assets, they're very picky on what they'll allow. Remember when I brought up Fallout 4 and Elder Scrolls Skyrim? It was a very uphill battle originally trying to get mod support on there for both games. Microsoft was eventually the first company to actually start giving a little bit before Sony did as well, but not by much. Terraria mod makers will probably face a very similar battle, but first we have to wait till Relogic gives an official announcement before any of that becomes a reality. So until then, it's just a nice pipe dream. I've included a snippet from Bethesda's website discussing about mod support on Sony and Microsoft systems, and just by first glance we can already see that there's more support on Microsoft's platforms than there is Sony's. As of right now, though, there's no major rush to get mod support out for consoles or mobile because there's still plenty of things yet to come. At some point down the road, though, it will be nice if we actually get some information on this and some possible support. We'll have to wait and see what the word is from Relogic on it. So now we're at this point in the video where I have to ask, what do you think? Let's keep the discussion going down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you as always. Would you be looking forward to seeing some mod support on consoles, or do you think this is something that may not happen? Also, what's your favorite mod to play for Terraria? Mine would have to be Calamity right now, but I'm in the process of expanding my horizons and finding new and exciting things out there. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when new videos and live streams come out, because it's YouTube and we do those things. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to slap a like on it as it helps the channel out greatly and it continues the discussion down below as more people discover it. Thank you so much for watching and all your wonderful support. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll see you again next time. The video's over, but there's more where that came from. Be sure to subscribe for more Terraria Let's Plays, Top 5s, and other videos as well as we cover different titles. You can click on one of the videos here for more. Be sure to rate this video accordingly as it helps the channel out greatly. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.